Hey y'all, how are you? It's been a while, huh? It's me, Neva, from Manic Mama Creation, No Idle Hands. And even though I haven't been making videos, I haven't had idle hands, so that's a good thing. Today's Mental Health Monday. So, I'm going to start this video with some pretty pictures, with some flowers of, some pictures of my flowers from my front yard. It's almost time for a garden update. In fact, it's past due because wait till you see my pumpkin plant. It's trying to take over my whole backyard. And yeah, I got lots of things to show you. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a garden update. Today's Mental Health Monday. I thought I'd show you some pretty flowers, which were actually taken a while ago. Some of them, so they look different now. As you will see in the garden update, how's everybody doing? We are back to being, I've been home for 2 weeks now. Can't tell because I make videos, right? But I was real sick. As you know, I'm feeling much better. A few days of real bad headaches, but that's allergies and sinuses. Feeling better. Got my, in fact, I'm hoping that Kim lets me know today if she got the package, because I forgot where I put the receipt. It's here somewhere. So I can check the tracking and see if it made it. But I sent Kim her package, and Trisha got her e-card. Trisha Swift was the big winner, in case y'all didn't know. That's not really part of Mental Health Monday, but congratulations, Trisha. And to all the other winners that won on other channels, congratulations. I am not coping with this stuff not going away. I mean, I am. I'm still here. But it's really, I just want things to be kind of normal again, you know? Do you guys feel that way? Like, and it's kind of hit a little closer to home lately. So that's a little scarier too. And so New Mexico is back to, we are supposed to be social distancing. They've shut down the restaurants, except for takeout. And it's mandatory to wear a mask. You can be fined if you don't in public. Which I was wearing my mask a long time ago. Not going to debate anyone's feelings on the mask. Just, that's what our state says we're supposed to do. And so I was doing it before anyone asked me. Because it was recommended, and I'm trying not to get sick. So yeah, that's got me in a hole. More worried about people I love than anything, you know. And I have some friends. I have a friend that's facing not having a job. She's been fighting depression. And if she's watching this, she knows who she is, and that I'm praying for her. I think that this, instead of doing what I feel like it should have, which is to bring us closer, like bring out our kinder side, it's brought out more ugly in people, unfortunately. So yeah, I did not get my 50 hats done for Hat Not Hate. They've got to get sent off, and I got like 30 done. But that's okay. Grandma Benny sent me some tags to put on them. So that's cool. Thank you, Chris. I will put her link below if you don't know who Grandma Benny is. She also sent me some stuff for stitch markers so I can make some more. I haven't told you, I don't think, that I've started making stitch markers. So one day, that'll be, like I said, I ain't been idle. Let's see, what else has been going on? I got the magazine with Pamela's pattern for the bowl cozy. Pamela sent it to me and signed it. I was so excited about that. Crochet World for August. If you're looking for it, put the link below for her channel. I've been making my video appointments except for when I was sick. This week, I'm supposed to have it on. Usually I'm on Fridays, but my counselor's going on vacation. So I'm supposed to see him on Thursday. I hope they get me in. I it's a hard time I'm facing. This LJ is off. Starting tomorrow, he's off for a whole week. His original days off Tuesday and Wednesday, and then he's got the rest of the until, yeah. Our anniversary is August 5th, and then the anniversary of my mom's passing is August 6th. So it's like a mixed thing. Like, I'm happy to say that he and I will have been married for 2 years. And, but it's also been 2 years since my mom passed. So, I'm not looking forward to that week. Not gonna lie to you guys about that. And I'm glad I started taking my antidepressant, because I think with everything going on, that week would have been even harder. So, I'm doing a lot better on my antidepressant. I'm just tired. But I think that's the heat. It's real hot and muggy here, which we don't usually do the muggy thing, but it'll act like it's gonna rain and get super muggy, and then it doesn't do anything. But it hasn't been in the hundreds like it was a couple weeks ago, so I'm thankful for that. And here are some things that I've been doing to feel a little better. I started a prayer journal. Praying for other people has made me feel a lot better. I have started making a list of things I'm thankful for, focusing on the positive and trying. There's no way to forget about the negative, but try to focus on the positive. I have started listening to the Bible when I sleep, because I just don't seem to be able to sit down and read. So what better than to fall asleep to the Bible? And that if you're not religious, listen to some meditation music. There's lots of inspirational stuff out there, podcasts and stuff that you can listen to while you're sleeping that will put good stuff in your head. I have been looking into lots of natural stuff, because all these people are swearing we're going to go on a food shortage. Don't quote me, don't go freaking out because of it, but I have been brainstorming. Well, I've just been doing research for my own good about natural herbs and ways to use them for anti-inflammatory, for depression. I have purslane that grows all over my yard. I did not know that it is high in antioxidants and something else. Anyway, it's real good for you, whatever is in there. Sorry, y'all. I need to start making a list of stuff. Has antioxidants and something else really important. Oh, omega-3s, like fish, is in the purslane. And it's edible. Everyone's, like, they call it a weed, but it is edible. And so, sometime this week, LJ and I are going to try a small salad made out of it. We shall see how that turns out. We might videotape ourselves eating it, just to see. Tonight, I made a cucumber gazpacho soup. Gazpacho soup is a cold soup, usually made with tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. My friend April from Tool Time Adventures had posted it on Instagram that she made it, and I found the recipe on her blog. So I will put the link to her channel below. And so I made it, and tonight we're going to try it. It has cucumber, avocado, lime, basil, garlic, parsley. So it has lots of vitamins in it. So, LJ, the girls are not, they don't want to try it. So, they're party poopers. We're going to have some, because I love cucumbers. I love avocados. So, how bad could it be? So, yes. And cold food, when it's hot, is always better than hot food. Another thing is if any of you are like me and you're going through menopause, I have not found the cure. Sorry about that. That's not happening. But I've started keeping rice socks. You take an old sock, washed of course, fill it with rice. And my mom used to use it for a heating pad. But you can also use it in the opposite. Put it in the freezer. I've kept a few in there, and I actually, when I'm getting overheated and having a hot flash, I put it at the back of my neck. And at night, I've been sleeping on one until it quits being cold. And believe it or not, it has at least helped with the hot flashes some. Yes. After this summer, Man, I ache in the winter, but I'm not sure I'm going to complain about the winter anymore, because this heat is killing me. I don't like it at all. Also, I've been working on an inside garden because I have realized, because I would never open up my windows and let sunshine in. Like, you're depressed and you want it dark and gloomy, and a lot of times I have migraines, and that doesn't, you know, the light doesn't help. But sunlight does help with depression. I've been told that for years. Well, since I started getting a few indoor plants, of course, I've opened up my windows to let the sun in, because that's their food. That's what's good for them. And do you know that I believe that it has helped my mental health. So we are trying to build a big inside houseplant garden. So this winter, I will still be encouraged to open up the windows and let what sunlight will come in. So if you have an outside garden and you can't do outside gardening, you might consider. And so when I do my garden update, I'm hoping I've got part of my inside garden done to where I feel safe, that y'all aren't going to be like, oh, she's just a terrible mess. And you can see it. I've been inspired to sort through, throw away stuff I can't use. I have found uses for other things. You know, I've been focusing on recycling. Still getting plastic bags, still cutting them in strips, just haven't sat down to make the mat yet. I was really working on my garden. I have gotten four small squash off my plant, and this last one was like this big. So I was very proud of that one. And then I have a bunch of other little yellow squashes growing, and I have a zucchini growing, so I'm happy. And I have a tomato, my one and only tomato's turning red, and I have the baby tomato on there, so I'm happy about that. So see, when I talk about that, do you see how I seem to be? So think about that with your inside garden. I actually am planting herbs to grow inside during the winter. You can actually even grow lettuce and stuff inside in the winter to have fresh lettuce and stuff all the time. And if you have the space. We don't have a lot of space, but I've been brainstorming and I'm working on it. I have a whole tub of basil that I'm growing, that I'm going to keep growing inside. I have a tub with sweet mint in it. I'm going to start one with peppermint. I'm happy. I'm in a, you know, I'm in a good place for being as, I think it's more, I haven't been on social media as much because people's negativity, and I don't mean people talking about being sad because they're losing a job, or somebody being sad because they have a family member that's sick. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the negativity as far as just people being hateful. People being hateful for those that believe in wearing masks. People being mad because being mad doesn't make them see your side of it. It doesn't change anything. It just adds to the anger and the hate. So that's been getting to me. And I would kind of like to go do my own shopping. And I might do that tomorrow with a mask and hand sanitizer, get out of the house, because I really feel that need coming on, that I need to get out for a little while. And so yeah, our Walmart is short on yarn. I haven't been into Hobby Lobby in a while. I've been good. Everyone that says prayers for me, thank you. I got a very sweet card from Lottie from Enjoying the Journey, Cancer is a Lifestyle, or vice versa. Sorry. Lottie, I remember your first name. She is someone who's very dear to my heart, y'all. I will put her link below. But mentally, if you're starting to feel like you're in a hole and you can't see a way out, please see your doctor. An antidepressant might help. It might not, but it might help. Open up your windows and let some sunshine in. grow a plant. Google the easiest plant there is to grow. If you really feel like you don't have a green thumb but would like to grow a plant to have in your house for the oxygen, if anything, then Google the easiest plant. They say that a snake plant, which is also called a mother-in-law's tongue, is one of the easiest. I'm trying to think. My Christmas cactus was probably the one I had the longest. I can't remember what happened to it, but it was, it got left in a house that we moved into. Then I moved a few times, and I think when I was having all my surgeries that it didn't get taken care of and it died. But I have 2 now, and they're doing wonderful, and I've had one of them for 2 years. So Christmas cactus is pretty easy. And you know, golden pothos, those are easy to grow and to propagate. I love them. LJ's mom gave us some pieces off of hers, and I'm growing it. You'll see that when I do my garden update. But I'm not saying you gotta wake up and say, oh, life is great, and I know that's not always possible, and that's not everybody's personality, and it's not mine. In the morning, I'm the kind of person, this morning I did get out there because the sun wasn't out yet, because remember I got that stupid sun allergy. It was still kind of cloudy, and so I've been working on pulling up the goat's heads, because that's really the only way to get rid of those. And they're just worse between our sidewalk and the street. And so I got in there and I was pulling weeds this morning, and even that task, what most people think as like a chore, was good for me. To be out there feeling like I was doing something good. Because whatever I do for the yard this year will be that much, I can do that much more next year. If I were to get all the goat's heads up, we want to just plant all wildflowers right there. So that's got me really excited. I know that right now, the way things are, it's hard to think about the future and think positive, but that's what I've been doing, is because as far as people in your life, and if you're gonna get sick or that stuff, no, but like I have my garden, and I just keep thinking next year I'm gonna do this different, I'm gonna do this. Well, you could do that with your crocheting. Next year I wanna focus this year on this, because so that way maybe next year I can do something bigger, something it's a bigger scale of what you learned this year or whatever. If you got grandbabies, love them. I don't have any. I have grandpups. So they did bring the one of them over one night. I'm trying to get the backyard cleaned up so they can just come and play, because they don't have a yard to run around in. They're not tied up. They stay inside the house, and then they take them for walks, but I want them to be able to come and just run for a while in the yard. I think it would be good for them. So that's another thing I'm working on, is getting the backyard cleaned up so that they can, my dogs already play back there, but it needs some weeds pulled up and whatnot. And so that way maybe it'll be nice and clean when they come, and they can all play outside. And yeah. So I'm rambling a little, but I've been thinking about all of my subscribers, and if you're doing well, I hope most of you stuck around that came for the Christmas and July Fairy. And sometime this week, I have an announcement about a direction my channel's going. So I'm not going to do it on Mental Health Monday. Mental Health Monday, I'm going to tell you that I hope you're well. I hope you have at least one thing to smile about every single day, and make a list of the positives in your life. And enjoy those that enjoy you. If you're around someone who drains you and you feel worse every time you leave them, doesn't mean you stop loving them, but they don't necessarily have to be an immediate part of your life. That probably sounds hateful, but it's true. There are people who will drain what happiness and sanity we have. So those are my suggestions, my pointers, my tips, my thoughts on that today. I would like to say that I know someone who lost a family member to the gunk that's going around. She is in my prayers. My friends that are facing no jobs or have been jobless, you are in my prayers. If you ever want to email me, let me know and I will give you my email. And I'm hoping that my channel is going to go in a very positive way and it can keep me more motivated to make videos. Sorry, such a long space and whatnot, and not too much has been going on. I really was for like a whole week. I was very, very, very sick. So those who prayed for me, thank you. No, it wasn't the C word. It was a stomach virus and a very bad one. But much better. I waited it out and drank lots of fluids because I just really didn't want to go to the hospital unless I had to. And I'm better. And then there's been a few days of headaches, but I'm used to that when the weather changes. Like lately, the barometric pressure has been off, so my head hurts. But all I can say is that I love you all, and I am hoping that everybody has something to be happy for. Try to stay in a mentally decent place. I'm not going to say good, because not everybody's facing the same demons, but in a mentally good place. And like I said, if you feel, that's how I felt when I finally broke down and told my doctor I need an antidepressant, because I felt like I was underwater, and no matter how hard I kept swimming upward, I couldn't get air. And so if you feel that way or anything remote to that, please talk to somebody. I promise it will help if you give it a chance, okay? I love you all. Bye.